same floor, same floor. I'ma let you know what Train. I'ma tell you where to go for your news and interviews. 419 grind. Oh, oh, oh. 419 grind. Oh, 419 419 419 grind. Oh, 419 grind. Oh.
Toledo's source for exclusive news in music, business, sports, and entertainment.
Exclusive with DJ Mpress. This might turn into a thing, man. I am here. The reason why I am doing this is because there's a lot of impressive people, no pun intended. You see how I did that? A lot of impressive people that I come across on a daily basis, and I'm going to start bringing people in, find out a little bit about them, interview them, and all of that. And my first guest is the young man sitting across from me. Now, his stage name is HMMF. I'm going to let you tell him, what does that stand for?
It stands for Haters Made Me Famous.
Haters Made Me Famous.
Mm-hmm.
So I met this young man. As y'all know, we do the poetry nights at Studio 329, studio sessions with Lethal. And Doug came up to me and he's like, hey, man, we got a guy who signed up for the open mic. And he showed me, and I'm like, him, what is that?
Yeah.
He was like, no. He said, I don't know what it stands for, but he wanted to be on the open mic. And I'm like, all right, well, we'll let him, of course. And then I saw you when you came in, and I was like, okay, all right, what we got? All right. So then Doug was like, that's him. He want to get on. And I'm like, okay. He gave me the music, and normally I preview stuff, but for whatever reason, I didn't. And I have to say I was pleasantly surprised
Thank you.
by what I heard, the vibe and everything. And the people that was there was really rocking with you, like genuinely rocking with you. And you can tell when people genuinely rocking with you, because normally Toledo is one of those places where if they don't know you, you get the side eye.
Yeah,
but
for sure,
man, everybody in the place was rocking with you. And I was like, yeah, let me get this information. So I found out that you are from Boston,
Massachusetts. Yep.
And you moved to Toledo a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, to Ohio. Yeah.
Ohio.
I'm in Ohio. Yeah, a couple years ago. Yep.
All right. So what were your influences in Boston?
My biggest influence, I guess, is just like basically coming from a culture of like nothing, you know what I mean?
Right.
And wanting to build a name for myself and realizing that I had a talent that I could get myself out of something and I could inspire other people. I think that was the biggest thing for me. But I guess artist-wise, I think East Coast is just Jay-Z was my biggest inspiration as well. So,
and you know how they say you never judge a book by its cover. Like when I saw no slight, you know what I mean? When I saw you come in, I did not know what to expect, right?
And that's the best.
and I was like, all right. And then like again, we put the music on, and everybody was like, man, that is bumping. And the first thing I asked you, me being a producer, the first thing I asked you was like, who is your producers? And you said
Juice the producer. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so everybody was like, man, he kind of. It was funny to everybody saying like he kind of got like a Death Row kind of feel to him. And then share with them what you shared with me.
Okay, so this upcoming weekend, I'm going to the Death Row Summer Blast Fest, which is in Tampa, Florida. So I'm going to be going there. I'm going to be competing, be networking, just having a good time during the weekend. It's going to be a good time. So I'm excited.
All right. And so since then, I've listened to a lot of your catalog.
Okay.
Apple Music. How would you describe your sound? If somebody said, give me 3 artists that you would have to put together to make Haters Make Me Famous, what 3 artists would you pick?
I would say it would have to be a little bit of, like I originally said, like Jay-Z. I think that was a big like influence, especially how I structure songs, structurally how I structure my verses. I think another one that I actually get told a lot, but I also can kind of see a little bit is the Mac Miller. And then I also get a lot of J. Cole, which is my, my soul that I put into it. The fact I can sing a little bit. And, I would say those three artists together would be.
Hey, man, that's three artists that, and they all kind of are different, but they all bring something special.
Absolutely.
Special to the game.
I think soul is kind of all three of them. You can connect them. I think they all love the game for what it is. You know what I mean?
And what I like about your catalog is that, it's one of those where you can put it on and you can I could feel the vibe that you were feeling. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I think one of my favorites is For You.
Okay.
That's
I appreciate it.
How'd you get the name? Where did the name come from?
For You or HMMF?
No, HMMF.
So my cousin, when I was growing up, we did music. We all like rap battled. That's how I started out doing music. And I got a lot of hate, especially because like we were talking about earlier, like my voice doesn't match my look, like how I sound.
Right.
So like I got a lot of hate for that, especially being in Boston. So my cousin looked at me, my cousin Lionel, and he's like, haters they're gonna make you famous. He's like, that's gonna happen. So yeah, that's kind of how that came about.
So Boston, what is Boston's hip hop scene?
Boston's got a lot of, there's a lot right now that's kind of getting more into the trap kind of stuff that's been going around and everything. But there's a lot of artists that are coming out that are like, Wise is very, very good. He's actually from Brockton, which is right outside of Boston. So he's still Massachusetts. It's starting to get up, obviously a lot of help from like artists like Millie's and Joyner Lucas and stuff like that. So we're starting to build more and more. So it's good to see it like that,
The only Boston, and that's the same on me. The only because I even though I travel, I haven't done anything in Boston. But the only Boston I'm hip to is like the battle rap scene. So D White, like D White's really big in that scene. That's one we grew up in the same side of the city. So I know D White, Tom Nixon, they're really talented battle rappers. So I know the battle rap scene there is dope, but I didn't know like the hip hop scene. Yeah, you can definitely like I can hear a bunch of different influences in your music. Like I said, West Coast. The beats are a lot of the beats are West Coast music, but it's all like a vibe. Yeah. Right. When you are making a song, what are you trying to what do you want your audience to feel?
So kind of like what you explained when you said like you could feel what I was feeling. I think that's like the biggest thing for me is like when I write a song, I want to start the song and end the song by you being able to be in the same vibe, same room, headspace that I was in when I created it. So just delivering that message. So
and you said so. Who produced the most of the album? Is Juice?
Juice has been doing a lot of the recent stuff. Juice, and then also Able Beats is another person that has helped with For You and for MIA. Okay. So yep.
I know you have a song. I don't know if we want to. Can we get into the song like right now, real quick, just to give people a vibe of what we're talking about?
Yeah, absolutely.
So introduce the song.
So this song is called Not Nice. This is a solo song. It's not out yet. It's going to be released in July. And yeah, it's a whole vibe. It's fun.
So to a lot of you guys, this is going to be your debut to HMMF. Haters Made Me Famous. Man, and this was one of the songs you performed.
This is one of the ones I performed. It was the last one, and then they had me do another song. Right. Yeah, yep. All
right.
Yep.
So again, what's the name of the song?
Not Nice.
Not Nice.
Yep.
Check it out.
What's that? You put that.
I'm really on this West Coast shit, huh? Nice. So bitch, I'm not nice. Bitch, take a walk, I ain't even giving rights. I ain't trying to talk, baby, take your own advice. I'm just trying to box, knock a motherfucking lights. Yeah, okay, stand down for us, man down. Bitch, I'm really from the streets where it's ran down. Got me cooking in the kitchen, it was panned out. Got me spinning around the block like a fan now, spin round. And it's out here making messes, they ain't messing with me. Teachers always doubted, they should really get a lesson from me. This is for them bitches that we sitting in detention with me. Now I got attention, I be laughing when they messaging me. Yeah, get your shit together, better pay your own bills. Why you always want some cheddar? Got me stacked up to the gills. I could always get a wetter, I'ma always make it rain. Channel 5, we on with weather and it's okay. Okay, who you trying to play with? Favorite, look you in your face like bitch, we made it. Stages, I done worked all night to make my wages. Greatness, just as Mr. Gotti said, bitch, I'm not nice. Bitch, take a walk, I ain't even giving rice. I ain't trying to talk, baby, take your own advice. I'm just trying to fuck, snuck a motherfucking lights. Bitch, I'm not nice. Bitch, take a walk, I ain't even giving rice. I ain't trying to talk, baby, take your own advice. I'm just trying to fuck, snuck a motherfucking lights. Yeah, I'm too good, I don't need nobody help. Flow too hot, you melt, hit too hard, I'm felt. Shit, I'm shitting on these rappers, got them pissing on themselves. Got me winning all these trophies, watch me beat them with the belt. And I'm too litty, the crew with me, I'm proved witty. Snooze hitting, got these two semis, they be too fitting. Watches like 250, world say I'm too city. Groove with me, bitch, I only lose when I lose ceiling. Been on my shit, dog, I've been getting to the bag. This for nights I didn't sleep because the dream too big to crash. Got me laughing to the bank like I just heard a joke from Cat. Got these hating vampires, I just hit them with a bat. Gotta see where I be going, used to hate on where I'm at. I went Dora the Explorer, put my city on a map. Hip hop got too soft, I miss when everybody rap. You ain't need no melody to get your studio off. Bitch, I'm not nice. Bitch, take a walk, I ain't even giving rights. I ain't trying to talk, baby, take your own advice. I'm just trying to fuck, snuck a motherfucking lights. Bitch, I'm not nice. Bitch, take a walk, I ain't even giving rights. I ain't trying to talk, baby, take your own advice. I'm just trying to fuck, snuck a motherfucking lights.
Yeah, that's a vibe.
Hell yeah.
That is a vibe, man. That is so dope. Again, I wouldn't expect. Well, I shouldn't say that. I wouldn't expect that coming from Boston. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. Well, the coolest thing about the Jay-Z influence is that he wrote a lot of West Coast.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Coast
So
writing,
like,
yeah.
so I always thought that was really cool that like an East Coast rapper could make West Coast classics. It's like, you know, something that's kind of cool. That's a lane I like to, you know what I mean?
Right.
Kind of dabble in because it's really cool.
So where do you see where would you like for your career to go? Like what is your end game as far as music goes?
I want to be able to put out, you know, a couple albums and be able to show and be remembered. I think is the biggest thing for me. Kind of something that no matter if it's, you know, if we took a time machine and went 10 years, 20 years ago to 20 years, 30 years from now, it could still vibe.
Timeless music.
Yes.
Timeless music. It's crazy. Like, I used to have a record label.
Okay.
And our sound for this area was just so different that we stood out everywhere we went. You know, everybody would always remember us because our sound was so different. And that's what I see for you. Like, there's not a lot of people in this area who can do that.
And I appreciate that.
There's not a lot, you know what I mean? To be able to do that as effortlessly as you do it, man, it's special, bro. It's
I really
special.
appreciate that.
And everybody in the room could feel it. Like you said, you came up and said you were going to do 2 songs.
Yeah.
And then you end up doing like 3 or 4 songs.
I think it was 4 songs total.
And then, or 3 songs, and then he had left, and they were like, "No, getting back to do another one." That's how you know. Like I said, when you are in a room full of people and no one knows you, and you can win the crowd over like that, that's how you know. Like, and it was some. I'm gonna call them influential people that was in that room. I know I told you Mpress was in there.
Yep.
Now Mpress works with a lot of people in the industry. She does booking for a lot of artists, like a lot of artists.
I was gonna say, I think I got her on Instagram as well, and I saw a bunch of people. I think she had DC Young Fly.
Yeah.
At one time, I was like, okay, she definitely networks with people. So
and when she me and her, we work together all the time. And when we put on the first song, she gave me the look like, and I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? So, man, it truly is a vibe in what you do. And I was thoroughly impressed, man. If you could build the perfect album, production-wise, who would be your top 5 producers?
top 5.
We gave here. I'm the record company. I gave you an unlimited budget, right? get five. We only working with 5 producers to produce your album. What 5 producers would that be?
I would definitely say DJ Mustard.
Okay.
Yep. I would love, even though I don't know if he would do it, but a DJ Quick would be.
Hold on. What? See? Hold on. Let me. I don't know if you see this.
I saw it.
He will be here.
Oh, I just seen it. No, I've seen it.
He will be here next week.
That's crazy.
And I actually have some family ties to him, but that's something totally different. But yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So DJ, and I want to tell you this: never say you don't know if they'll do it.
You just never know.
No,
you know.
We talk all positive around here. When you put stuff in the atmosphere, so when you work with DJ Quick, so we got Mustard, Quick. Who else? Give me 3 more.
I would definitely say EMAC from Death Row.
Okay.
Would be a big one just because of that West Coast sound. I know it would be a different vibe for me, but I'd definitely love to be able to say that I had, a few of those tracks on that album from J. Cole, because J. Cole's a very known and good producer that people sleep on. He makes a lot of his own stuff. And then another one in that same bracket would actually be Russ. Russ is very big in making his own, producing his own songs, and some of the beats I'm like, wow, I can do something crazy to that. Yeah, especially on like the singing vibes that I know that I can do and stuff. Like that'd be really cool. But yeah, I would say that would be the top 5.
All right. So now the singing, I don't know if I've heard which songs are you singing on?
So I wouldn't say it like that's why I say like I can kind of sing. I like the one-man band a lot of stuff. Okay. So like with my hooks, the fact that I'm able to like carry that tune,
that melody,
and be able to have that melody. Not that I'm like Chris Brown singing, you know what I mean? But like just kind of like just being able to be, oh, this is the verse, this is what he sounds like, but he can also do this and make it catchy and it's like that kind of stuff. I think Russ would be a cool one for that.
That's a dope 5. Now I'm a producer myself, so when I think like. Normally, when I ask the questions, you always get like your Dre's, because to me, Dre is like an ultimate producer. But Quick is really, really slept on, man.
Yeah, I can't believe I missed that. Looking at it.
Yeah. So my tie to him, and I have family in California. So I think I was like 18 years old. I went out to California, and my cousin, it's weird. My cousin's grandmother and Quick's grandmother are sisters.
Wow.
So I'm about to tell my age. So this was like 91, right before he blew up. Mm-hmm. And so he gave me a bunch of like, they were called treetop mixtapes.
Okay.
Of him, before he blew up, man. And I took him to school, and I'm like, oh, this is the dopest thing, ever.
Yeah.
His production, man, is so smooth. And I could see you over a quick beat.
Which would be crazy.
Like that For You, that For You, how old is that?
It's probably about 1.5 years now.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything that I did that night was all within 2 years.
Okay. So. Yeah. Oh man. And what I tell artists is it might be 1.5 years for you, but it's brand new to me.
Right.
And it's a vibe, man. Again, man, I really, really enjoyed your performance. When you perform, how did you get into like performing? Because you put on a show, you know what I mean? A lot of people can rap, but not a lot of people can catch people's attention. Where does your performance style come from?
So, growing up, I also did like hip hop dance and stuff like that.
Okay.
So just being able to understand how to fill a stage and being able to do that, and I think a lot of it was just I've done so many shows. So like. I would definitely say well over 200. Since I was 13 to now. So just a lot of experience, and then I practice a lot. I just take it really serious. And I think for that reason, particularly, like, everybody can perform, sing, do all that kind of stuff, but actually catching everybody's attention and leaving that impression, I think it's like the biggest thing.
I'll tell you another thing that I like too about you is your hunger. Because I don't know, how did you come across the poetry night?
Google.
You just
Googled it. Yep.
See, a lot of the one thing that if I had a gripe about Toledo artists is that Toledo artists expect you to find them, right? And me being a DJ, we do I used to do mixes for the radio show for the holidays. Mm-hmm. And we had to do like 6 30-minute mixes. and my 6 mix is normally all Toledo artists. And I have to beg people, like, send me your music, send me your music. So it's not a lot of people that is reaching out, trying to find somewhere to perform, to perfect their craft, man. So that hunger, man, it is going to take you a lot. It doesn't surprise me that you are going to Florida for the Death Row thing, because how did that come about?
So originally, about 2 years ago, I was actually working with Atlantic Records, and I was trying to get some sort of deal, get something together, and I actually met Juice the producer, and he immediately was like, "Yeah, I want to work with you. I just want to see you win everything." Right. And he got into a position where he started actually working with EMAC from Death Row, and they started creating Death Row South. So they're he was like immediately like, "You are going to be a part of this. I don't care what it takes. Fly. We're going to do this." Okay. And that's kind of how that all began. Man, again, I know that I could tell they felt the same thing I felt when I saw you perform and heard the music, man. Again, what's your social media? How can people get in contact with you? How can they hear your music, man? So across all platforms, no matter if it's streaming social media or just streaming music, HMMF Music, it will come up on everything. So, and how many albums do you have? I have 3 projects that are out, 3 EPs. I'm going to be dropping another one quite soon. I have everything together for it. Just waiting for the right time, getting the right kind of buzz and everything. Okay. And so that the song that we heard, you said it'll be dropping. It'll be dropping in July. Okay. I haven't picked the exact date yet, but it will be July. Okay, man. Again, best of luck, man, to you. I really, really, really. There's not many people that catch me like you caught me. Again, totally off of left field. Didn't know what to expect, man. And I really, really, like I said, felt the vibe, and I know that you have something that's going to take you a long way in this music. Keep the hunger. Keep putting out them bangers, bro. I appreciate it. I will. Putting out the bangers, yeah. I really appreciate it, and they having me on this show and everything. Yep. Anything you want to tell the people? The song's coming. Not nice. It's coming. And I appreciate everybody listening and everybody that tuned in, and I hope everybody has a good day. HMMF Music. Make sure y'all tap in with them. Stream it, download it, buy it, all of that. I was in a slingshot riding up to For You, man. So that's awesome. Man. Yeah. Again, this has been a 419 Grind exclusive with DJ Mpress. Here, the very first, and you my first guest. So when you blow up, I can be like, "Hey man, I had him on the show, man." You know? First one, first exclusive. Yes. That's awesome. Again, we want to thank you. We want to thank our couple sponsors: P360 Studios, Toledo Arc, A Servant's Heart, Ohio Unity Coalition, Penthouse Work Spa. Again, 419 Grind, man. Be on the lookout for them. And y'all will see me on the 419 Grind in the morning. It's Mpress. Jesse, you got something you want to say, bro?
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Short and sweet.
Yeah. All right. We are out of here. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you the next go around. So next time somebody impress me, we'll be back.
Toledo, rep your city. Visit us online at the 419